Welcome back to my Jets Connected franchise on Madden 19, and today we are concluding the regular season of the first season here. We have to take on the Packers, not the Packers, the Patriots, my bad. We took on the Packers last week. We are coming off of a 4-game win streak, I believe, but the Patriots are 12-3. They already clinched the division. I'm not sure if they clinched a home field advantage or whatever throughout the playoffs, so maybe they will be starting their starters. I feel like they would regardless. But if they did already clinch home field advantage, they really shouldn't be starting Tom Brady or anything. Let's see what happens. They probably will be starting him. Here's a look at the team. We have an experience point for Jeremy Hill, but I think I might start Trenton Cannon. I don't know. Okay, so I don't think I'll start him, but if Jeremy Hill starts playing badly, Trenton Cannon might get the start. I'm going to put him as the number 2 because he played pretty well last week. Well, okay, not really, but nobody ran the ball well last week, and he was the best one by far. So, in comparison, he played kind of well. And then on the defense, we have one for Avery Williamson and Henry Anderson and Brian Poole. Alright, so I'll spend these. Let's see what we can get. Jeremy Hill, I think I want him back on the team for a little while longer because he is a good power back, good change of pace back. I like to get his trucking up if possible. His carrying could also use an improvement. So, let's just go with, let's go with power back. I want to just make him into a beast. What do we got? Awareness, ball carry vision, break tackle, and carrying by 2. That was a good upgrade. I'll take that for sure. No one else on the offense has one. At least I don't think so. On the defense, though, Henry Anderson, he's been playing well for us. I think he's like 27 years old. I'm definitely not opposed to keeping him on the team. Again, there's not too much I really need up on him. Like, he's pretty good at most of the things that I ask him to do. You know, like good block shed, good power moves, decent block shed, decent power moves. So let's get up, like, I would like to get block shed up even more. I'm going to go into run stopper, because then he can also fit the scheme. He is going to be a scheme fit. That's nice. What did this end up getting up? Block shedding, hit power, and tackling. That's not bad at all. And then Avery Williamson. Any like pressing stats, I need to get him up. I definitely want him to retain his scheme fit. He's a really good pursuit. I did not know it was a 95. I want his zone coverage to get up, but I think field general has a chance of doing that anyway. So let's keep going with field general here. I got up 5 things. Acceleration, awareness, man coverage, play rec, and tackling. Acceleration's a good boost. That is nice to have. And then Brian Poole, I think I might just go into slot pretty much regardless. I don't really care too much if he fits the scheme, to be honest, because slot gets up so many crucial stats. I think he'd probably still retain his scheme fit anyway. Let's go into slot. He's not going to. Not really the end of the world, though. This got up agility, awareness, block shed, hit power, man coverage by 2, and then play recognition by 1. I wish it would still fit this scheme. He's the same overall in both of those, but it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. We have to take on the last divisional rival we have to take on in the Patriots. The last game of the season. Let's see if we can come away with a win. The last time these two teams went at it, Tom Brady seemed to be too much for the Jets offense, as the Patriots were able to take down the Jets at MetLife Stadium. But now, the game is at the Patriots Stadium in Foxborough. Here's a nice looking cinematic at it. But this Patriots team, of course, you guys should all know what it's about. Super high-powered offense led by Tom Brady. You know, Julian Edelman is here as well. Rob Gronkowski, James White. Good options for Tom Brady to go to, and a pretty decent offensive line. It's more than decent. It's a good offensive line. They're wearing some throwback uniforms as well. And then their defense is also very good. So the Jets will have trouble stopping them on offense and probably have trouble moving the ball on defense because there's playmakers on both sides of the ball for sure. Here's a look at the Patriots sidelines as they're going over some film, I guess, from last week, or maybe it's some Jets film. I don't really know. But the AFC standings look like this. 12-3 for the Patriots, AFC East standings. 12-3 for the Patriots, 10-5 for the Jets, 6-9 for the Bills, and then 3-12 for the Dolphins. So those bottom 2 teams, obviously, not making the playoffs. But the top 2 teams, I'm pretty sure both at least clinched the playoffs. The Patriots for sure, and I'm sure the Jets did with 10 wins. First down, though, the handoff goes to Jeremy Hill. Picks up a moderate gain there. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 5 eventually. Sam Darnold dropping back, looking over the field. Finds Terrell Pryor, his tight end, for a gain of 10. Taking this one to the 46-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and 7 now. Darnold trying to set up the play action. Quickly goes down, though. Malcolm Brown comes up the middle there with the sack. Pretty good defensive tackle. He's young as well. Definitely has a ton of room to grow. 3rd and 13 now for this Jets offense. 3rd and long has been their best friend all season. They see it quite a bit. Darnold firing to the right side, has a player open. It's Ardarius Stewart. That was a great throw. Stewart just could not hold on to it through the contact with Stephon Gilmore. 2nd and 10 now for Tom Brady and his Patriots. Brady dropping back. Pretty clean pocket there. Doesn't really have to move around too much. Checks this one down to James White. 2 missed tackles from the Jets allow James White to pick up a first down. White definitely seems to be Tom Brady's favorite target, at least in real life this season. I feel like it's the case. 3rd and 14 now for Brady. Checks this one down again to James White. Trying to make a move on Marcus May, but May eventually brings him down short of the line to gain. So Patriots will have the punt back to the Jets. Sam Darnold adjusts this run play to the right side. Jeremy Hill has some good vision to get to the outside, picking up a first down and a couple more yards there as well. Getting a gain of about 12. 3 rushes for 20 yards for Jeremy Hill. If he keeps having a good game, the Jets will definitely keep him as a starter and not move in Cannon. 1st and 10 now. Sam Darnold with a nice strike to the outside to Jermaine Kearse. Working on Stephon Gilmore out there. 2nd and 5 now, trying to set up a screen. Elijah McGuire's in the backfield for this one. Darnold throws it. Elijah McGuire gets met pretty immediately, but breaks the tackle, and there's no one in front of him. There's a blocker downfield. It's James Carpenter. Elijah McGuire just has to beat all these guys with speed. Takes this one down to the 7-yard line. Cannot get by Stephon Gilmore. Still a huge gain there for the Jets, putting him within the 10-yard line. But they are now at the 1-yard line. 3rd and down and goal. Sam Darnold finds Ardarius Stewart for the touchdown. A nice catch there in contention with Dante Hightower, I believe. I think he might be number 54. I think he's 54 or 52 or something like that. 1st and 10 now for Tom Brady. Didn't like how the last drive went. It was a pretty short one, but James White there makes a nice move after he catches the football to take this one to the 44-yard line. Tom Brady is still perfect right now, 4 for 4. Brady out of the backfield, out of the shotgun look, James White to his left. Checks it down to him once again. Makes another nifty spin move, and he's able to go up to the 40-yard line. Again, a 16 there. 5 for 5 for Tom Brady at this point. Same kind of look here for the Patriots. Another shotgun, James White to Brady's left. He's going to fire this one over the middle to Gronk. Avery Williamson was just barely out of position. Good play there by Brady to notice Williamson out of position, and Shaq Mason's going to go down, one of their better offensive linemen. 1st and 10, Jets show and blitz. It's exactly what they're going to do. Play action for Tom Brady, and this one is going to be a perfectly thrown pass to Julian Edelman. He beat by Mo Claiborne in coverage, and the veteran wide receiver, gets his 10th touchdown of the season. 2nd and now for the Jets, for Sam Darnold and the Jets. And Darnold is going down by number 54. I think that is Dante Hightower. I'm pretty sure I said that's who it was last time. I hope so. Anyway, 3rd and 16 now for Sam Darnold, trying to make something happen, and he's pressured pretty soon after he drops back, and the Jets will be forced to punt it back to Tom Brady. Brady under center this time. Ran a lot out of shotgun so far this game, so it's kind of odd to see him under center. Has a ton of time, rolling out to the right, gets crushed by Jordan Jenkins, and Tom Brady goes down with an injury. That is exactly the opposite of what every Patriots fan in the world right now wants to see, since this is the last game of the season. This game could not even matter for the Patriots if they have already clinched home field advantage, and they just lost their quarterback for the rest of the game, I should say. I didn't check what the injury was after the game, but he does not return. Brian Hoyer checks in and will be the quarterback for the rest of this one. Checks this one down to Dwayne Allen, I think, the backup tight end, and Hoyer is 2 for 2 for 1 yard. Allen is now on to punt it. There's some pretty crazy winds in this one, so Bird's trying to track this ball down. Boinks him right in the head. The player for the Jets cannot recover it, and the Patriots pick it back up again. So that was a huge gain. I think Eric Rowe eventually landed on top of that one. Brian Hoyer now dropping back. Pretty clean pocket, fires this one to Chris Hogan, who makes a pretty cool move on Brian Poole. That was a weird adjective to describe that one, a cool move. I don't know why I said that one. Should have said shifty. But that is going to take them pretty deep into Jets territory. They're now at the 5-yard line. Brian Hoyer dropping back. Pretty easy coverage there. Throw slants against, and it's a really easy pickings there. But David Andrews goes down. The Patriots are losing starters left and right now. Lost their starting guard, their starting center, and their starting quarterback. Jeremy Hill, though, takes this first down handoff nearly for a first down. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like 2nd and inches. I think they tried some kind of run play, it didn't work, so now it's going to be 3rd and 3. Sam Darnold fires this one to Robbie Anderson. Way too quick, way too, physical there on the slant route to be pressed. I think that was Devin McCourty or Jason McCourty. I think it was probably Jason McCourty. Elijah McGuire, though, picks up this handoff here for a gain of, I'm not sure how much that was, I think about 8. Going to be 3rd and 4 now for Sam Darnold out of a shotgun formation. Darnold dropping back. Has a player open. It was RB. Tried to get it to Robbie Anderson, though, actually. RB wasn't really open when I said that. He was open a little earlier than that. But then the Jets will have to punt the ball back to Brian Hoyer. Tom Brady's not in the game. Hoyer running to the left a little bit. Throws this one. Brian Poole almost intercepts it. Covering Gronk actually pretty well there. 2nd and 10 now for Brian Hoyer and the Patriots. Let's see what he can do. Pretty clean pocket, decides to step up a little bit, slides, takes a shot by Avery Williamson. I'm sure in real life Williamson would have been, you know, kicked out of the game for that one, possibly suspended, because that was a pretty blatant hit right there. 3rd and 6, Brian Hoyer struggling in the pocket, cannot find anybody open, didn't really get time to set his feet. He actually had a ton of time, I don't know what he was doing. 3rd and 10 now for the Jets. This drive has not been starting out too well. These drives have not been starting out too well, I guess. Darius Stewart catches the drag route, but is quickly wrapped up by number 23. Is that Eric Rowe? I feel like it might be. 3rd and 5, though, for Brian Hoyer and his Patriots. Play action, trying to set it up. Hoyer scrambling around, throws this one to Gronk, his reliable tight end, and he's able to pick up a first down, but Gronk goes down too. The Patriots have lost so many starters right now. This is definitely not what they want to do. They should have probably rested their starters. I mean, if they're trying to fight for home field advantage in the playoffs, I definitely understand that, but this is like worst case scenario for this Patriots team right now. This could potentially ruin their playoff hopes if Brady and Gronk and all of them can't return. 3rd and 14, pretty weak throw there by Brian Hoyer. Wouldn't have been much even if it was completed. So the Jets get the ball back. 2nd and 9 right now. Darnold sets up the play action, fumbles the football though. Pretty quickly pressured there. Is that Marquise Flowers? I'm not too familiar with these numbers. 3rd and 19, empty backfield look for Sam Darnold and the Jets. Darnold has a pretty good amount of time there to get this one off, but he fumbles again. Just taking way too long in the pocket there. Trey Flowers comes up with the strip sack, but the Patriots cannot recover either of those fumbles. 2nd and 10 now for Brian Hoyer and the Patriots. James White gets slammed by Avery Williamson. He's been having a fantastic season right now for the Jets. His first season with the Jets, of course. 3rd and 10. Jets going with some man coverage. Brian Hoyer running back a little bit, running to the outside. I think no, it's Leonard Williams in pursuit, actually. He comes away with the sack on Brian Hoyer. He's having a great season as well. One of the better defensive players for this Jets roster. 1st and 10 at the 2-yard line. That was a great punt by the Patriots. Jeremy Hill plows through Jason McCourty? Oh, man, the McCourty brothers. I think it's Devin. I keep getting those guys confused. 2nd and 9 right now. Darnold has a player to the outside. It is, almost said Ryan Anderson. Robbie Anderson. Let me get my names situated. I got to think a little bit before I speak. That was actually all the Jets could do, though. They weren't able to get anything going, and this will take us into halftime here. Pretty close game right now, 14-7. Probably wouldn't be this close if Tom Brady were still in. He was lighting up the Jets' defense while he was active. Let's take a look at a couple games here. The Bills and the Dolphins are going at it. The Buffalo Bills are up in this one, 14-3. Josh Allen, 2 touchdowns, looking like he's having a pretty decent season. The Bills are shaping up to go 7-9. Of course, the Dolphins could still come back in this one. Probably be better if the Dolphins did lose that one, though. They might get the first pick regardless, you know. The Eagles and the Redskins are also playing 21-6. The Eagles seem to be in control. Pretty big game here. This could decide the division, potentially. Carson Wentz has a touchdown. I think Jay Ajayi and someone else had a touchdown as well. And then the Browns and the Ravens are going at it as well. I said as well a bunch there. But 21-14 for the Browns. Trying to ruin the Ravens' playoff hopes. I think they have a tie. That's why it says they're only 7-7. So, not sure what that's all about. Baker Mayfield having a strong first half. Jarvis Landry caught both of those touchdowns as well. I keep saying as well. I should probably stop doing that. Brian Hoyer, though, taking this one to Will Tye. A couple missed tackles by Jets defenders. The 3rd-string tight end has to come in, I guess, when, you know, Gronk goes down. Dwayne Allen is the backup tight end. He's going to get most of the, you know, starting reps here. 1st and 10. Brian Hoyer takes a snap, surveying the field, looking for someone open. Has James White. That's nearly picked off, though, by Darren Lee. White is just able to hang on to it, though, for a first down. Another shotgun look for this Patriots offense. They run out of the shotgun a ton. Hoyer, pretty clean pocket. Firing to the left side, finds Jordan Matthews, who's on the Patriots in this universe, of course. Hoyer, 9 for 14, 81 yards and a touchdown. Not playing terribly, but could have had 2 passes intercepted if a couple things went the way of the Jets. This is a good read, though, by Brian Hoyer, checking this one down to Will Tye, and he's able to fight with Marcus May for the first down. Brian Hoyer was nearing in on 100 yards. Another shotgun look for this Patriots team. Hoyer dropping back, looking around, trying to find somebody open, kind of panicking a little bit, not sure what he's doing. Eventually finds Jordan Matthews, and, you know, Jamal Adams just completely whiffs. And Matthews is able to score a touchdown and make this one a 2-possession game for the home squad Patriots. It's going to be 21-7 now. Jets definitely need some kind of points on this drive. Jeremy Hill trying to, you know, get him on the right track here with this first down handoff for a gain of 6. He's having a pretty good game, though. 9 for 57. Hasn't been doing anything too flashy, but he's been very consistent so far. 1st and 10. Darnold setting up the play fake, throwing this one outside to Ryan Anderson. Darnold's having a pretty good game, though. 12 for 19, 128 yards and a touchdown. 1st and 10, though, for the Jets. Darnold checks out of the pass play, decides to go with a run. It was a good idea. Jeremy Hill picks up a first down. Gets 13 yards on that carry. 11 for 75 for him. Not bad at all. 6.8 yards a carry. 1st and 10. Darnold setting up the play action again. This hasn't been too successful for them. They usually get sacked on this kind of play, but he's not going to there. Jeremy Hill catches this one. Darnold didn't like what he saw downfield, so he checked it down to his running back. Pretty good decision there, too. A gain of 8 is what is gotten. 3rd and 11 now. Darnold taking the snap, no play action this time. Has the receiver underneath pretty open, was waiting for somebody to cross over, and Trey Flowers comes up with the second sack of the game. That's actually his 10th sack of the season. 1st and 10 now for Brian Hoyer. Handoff goes to James White, who was absolutely destroyed by Avery Williamson. Shot that gap immediately. 3rd and 12 now for the Patriots. The Jets, they're still down by 2 possessions, so, getting him off the field here would be huge. Tremaine Johnson's in the area of this one, but he cannot intercept it as a couple other Jets players try to dive for it as well. Johnson should have taken that one, but he just missed. 3rd and 3 now for Sam Darnold and the Jets. Darnold finds Terrell Pryor on the slant route there. Just too quick for a linebacker to cover him, considering he is a wide receiver converted down to tight end. 2nd and 11 out of the pistol are the Jets. Darnold waiting for his player to get open over the middle, and that's exactly what happens. Our Darius Stewart tries to hurdle over number 21. I think that's Devin McCourty, but was not able to. Kind of just need him in the chest plate. 1st and 10 now for the Jets. Elijah McGuire takes his handoff. Good blocking downfield by Trenton Cannon especially. And McGuire is able to take this one to the 23-yard line. He's running pretty well too. This Jets run game right now has been nice. Wasn't good last week, but starting to be a little bit revitalized there. Darnold holds onto this ball a little too long. Was waiting for his A receiver to get open. And a couple of Patriots defenders that are there for the sack. 3rd and 14, the Jets are trying just to set up a screen just in case anything happens. Jeremy Hill tries to catch this one, but he cannot. Covered by number 30. I think that's the other McCourty brother. 2nd and 8 now. After the field goal, it's 21-13. Okay, so it's a one-possession game. The Jets definitely need to get the Patriots off the field. That's a good start to the drive there for Jordan Jenkins. He gets another sack. Pretty sure it only counted one of his sacks up until this point, and it was that one. It should have counted the sack on Tom Brady that injured him. I guess it didn't, though. Jeremy Hill takes this one after the Patriots punted the ball, so the Jets were able to get off the field. 3rd and 4 is a big 3rd down for the Jets. And Sam Darnold looking for someone to throw to, tries to check it down to the outside to the flats, and that was almost intercepted. Good play there by Jeremy Hill to negate the interception, though, and the Patriots get the ball back with 11-12 to play in the 4th quarter. James White getting this handoff at the 5-yard line. What a punt by Lack Edwards as well. James White's been struggling, and the ball is at the 2-yard line now. The Jets are playing for the safety. Let's see what they can do. Darren Lee up the middle, screaming. Destroys James White. Actually, Alfred Morris's ankles, but the ball is still at the 2-yard line. The Jets are playing aggressively once again. Patriots go for a run play. James White takes it. Doesn't really get anything, but he did not give up a safety, so the Patriots would punt the ball. The Jets tried to block it. They did not get a favorable animation, though. 1st and 10, delayed handoff goes to Elijah McGuire, trying to follow his blockers. Does it pretty well. Picks up a gain of like 6 yards there. Not bad at all. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Sam Darnold making some adjustments there. Robbie Anderson on the streak. That's not who he was going to throw to, though. Marquise Flowers comes up with the interception. Darnold just didn't see him over the middle. Tried to hit Jermaine Kearse on the drag route. Rookie mistake there for sure. 1st and 10 for the Patriots. They're in a good position to make this one a 2-possession game. Chris Hogan comes up with this grab in contention for the 1st down. 7 minutes and 8 seconds to play. Brian Hoyer taking the snap, looking around, throwing this one to Darren Lee, hits off his hands, and he's going to intercept this one. Darren Lee is a very fast linebacker. He could potentially run past all of these guys. He's running out of stamina, though, taking this one to the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Julian Edelman's going to catch up to him, but he's going to go into the end zone for an 81-yard pick 6. What a huge play for the Jets defense. They really needed that. Now they also need the 2-point conversion to tie up this game. Darnold checks to a run play. It's not going to work. Jeremy Hill is bottled up by a couple Patriots defenders. The score will remain 21-19, but still, that was a huge play by the Jets. If the Jets can hold the Patriots to a field goal here, they could potentially seal this one with a touchdown. James White really didn't have much room to go this entire game. Gets about 5 there. Tremaine Johnson does go down, though. I don't remember if he comes back. Not too much time left in the game, so I kind of doubt he does. Delayed play action goes to James White. Has a receiver perfectly open. Downfield is Brian Hoyer. It is Dwayne Allen filling in for Gronkowski, of course. He's not a bad backup, but of course nowhere near the skill level of Gronk. At the 36-yard line now, the Patriots, they're just trying to get a touchdown for sure to put this game away. Dwayne Allen catches the pass again, taking this one to the 25-yard line. 2nd and 4 right now, 19-yard line. Brian Hoyer and his Patriots have the ball. That is good coverage there by the Jets, but Chris Hogan, better concentration to hold on to that one through all the contact. The 2-minute warning just hit. 3rd and 11. Patriots probably trying to keep this one on the ground. That's exactly what they do. I guess they're playing safe, trying to go for a field goal, which they will be able to make, making this game 24-19. The Jets pretty much have one drive here to get a touchdown in order to win this game. Let's see if Darnold can do it. 3rd and 8. Robbie Anderson catches that one. I'm going to say Ryan Anderson. I probably said it another time in this video. I didn't even notice it. 2nd and 4. That was a huge play by the Jets. Darnold, very clean pocket, rolls out to the right, giving himself a bit more time, throwing this one to our Darius Stewart, who very wisely tries to get out of bounds and will be successful in doing so. So it's 44 seconds left at the 24-yard line. A couple of the, Jets starters are tired, so St. Brown is in right now, catches this slant pass, and he's going down to the 2-yard line. The Jets are in a prime situation, prime scenario right now to seal away this game with a touchdown. Elijah McGuire gets the handoff, follows blockers well, and is able to barrel into the end zone. This will put the Jets up by 1 actually, 25-24. The Jets will be going for 2 though to try to make this a 3-point game. Darnold takes the snap, throws it quickly to the left side to Robbie Anderson. Let me be careful in saying his name. And now the Jets have the lead 27-24. 25 seconds left for Brian Hoyer and his Patriots with 2 timeouts. They are still in this game if they can get a couple plays downfield. Rex Burkhead catches this one for the first down, though. Not that much of a gain there. They definitely needed more. 2nd and 6, 10 seconds left. The Patriots have no more timeouts. Brian Hoyer cannot take a sack in this situation. He should just get this one away at this point, but he's going to take a sack. They do not have nearly enough time to bring the offense back together, and the Patriots will go down in this one. The Jets will win, and I think they end with the same record. No, actually, that's not the same record. 11-5, I think, for the Jets. 12-4 for the Patriots. Sam Darnold, pretty good day. He did throw that 1 interception. Just did not see the linebacker over the middle. 251 yards, 1 touchdown, and, of course, an interception I just mentioned. Not a terrible day. Take away that interception, it was actually a pretty good day. Jeremy Hill ran really well. Elijah McGuire had a touchdown, ran well as well, though. I need to stop saying as well, I think. Ardarius Stewart, 6 for 68 with a touchdown. Robbie Anderson, 4 for 63. Elijah McGuire had a huge screen pass, couldn't really do too much after that. A bunch of sacks lit up. The offensive line wasn't great today, but the Patriots have a very talented defensive line. Avery Williamson was all over the place. 15 tackles, 2 tackles for loss for him as well. Darren Lee got 2. Lorenzo Malden also got 2. Couple guys with 1 down there. 2 sacks for Jordan Jenkins, 1 for Leonard Williams. I think Jordan Jenkins should have had 3 sacks. I could be wrong, though. Darren Lee also got that pick 6, which really helped turn the tides for the Jets. But thank you guys very much for watching. Next episode will be the playoff game. I'll let you know who we take on next time. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.